Hi guys.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. Welcome back for another garment rack chat with Mother Oxford. We took our garment rack outside today because it's a gorgeous fall day in the country. And why not?
And we have a fire pit where we do all of our brewing up of ideas, clearly.
So one of the things that we wanted to talk about is, and I want to get your perspective, Lydia, oftentimes we get asked, like, who is Mother Oxford? Or you get asked, are you Mother Oxford? And we've kind of been talking about that, about what that means, who this is. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's really funny because when someone asked me who Mother Oxford was, I was like, yeah, she's a person. You know, it's really been an odd journey through this business and developing this amazing piece that makes me feel so heard and supported, that she's actually is something within me. And it just as Kelsey came in this morning and I was talking about my postpartum journey, like ×2, because this is my second child. I had all these questions this morning, like just things that aren't even meant to be about vanity. And I think that women get kind of put as vanity about their changing bodies, whether it's postpartum, whether it's, menopause, like that we even have questions about them. Like either you silently, like, make them miserable and get them in shape or whatever, or you don't, or you can't explore what it does mean to feel, go through all this, which is this changing self. And so I was explaining to Kelsey, I'm like feeling so, like last week it was like my rib cage, like where's my rib cage? Because like I can't get stuff over my top. And is it because my boobs are so huge, or is it because like I'm swollen or whatever? And I feel the weird thing is that I keep asking myself, what would Mother Oxford do? Like, no shit. I'm like, I think she's a person that is like supporting me. And maybe it's obvious that's why this brand exists, because we devise things that, help us. But I also think that just, it's not even to me, because, people have said, oh my God, you're Mother Oxford. I'm like, am I? I mean, I thought my name was Lydia. And like Kelsey too, like, is she Mother Oxford? Is this what like Mother Oxford looks like? I mean, she's looking pretty good. Okay. Is this Mother Oxford? Like, is she mothering herself right now? I don't know. She's nesting. And so, I just realized that it's become this like answer of tolerance and excitement about who I am like right now. And, I think all of those things are embedded in like the actual shirt. We call it a performance piece, but it doesn't perform for you. You perform in it. So I think the thing is, like, we all have to ask ourselves how to get through the moment, like what's going on in life right now, and having like asking a question to something is, and then knowing that that's going to have a response, is really what Mother Oxford has become to me personally, as just a woman, making it through the journey of creating babies, creating a home, creating work, creating friends. And she's that person. So I'm really kind of shocked that she's actually something like that. And I wanted to pass it over to you, because you've asked me, who is she to you?
I love that you say that, what would Mother Oxford do? Because it does. It totally personifies her. And I keep thinking about it, and I feel like she's very wise and comforting. I find a lot of comfort in it. I feel like, especially when you're creating, whether it's a brand or a human or anything, there's a certain level of vulnerability that you have to, sign up for. And there's something about, in my mind, this, what would Mother Oxford do? It's sort of this like unconditional support and love as we're doing things that we're not going to do right much of the time.
Yeah.
Like it just makes you feel like it's okay. Like you're trying something you haven't done before. Give it your best shot.
Yeah.
Band up with other women to do your best together. And, it's okay that it's not perfect.
Okay, so it's okay that it's not perfect. I mean, that is such a majestic thought to me, because I am probably one of the more like directed, wanting to perfect something kind of person you've ever met. And for me to be, Mother Oxford is that word is even sort of the two dualities or in myself where, and I think myself is actually all of us. I really do think there's a universality with women that we have like the same kinds of drives. It all comes in different forms. You might not look like me. You certainly might not wear a headband that creates a muffin top a lot, which I actually usually have muffin top head. And my husband's like, oh, nice look there. And I'm definitely going between bohemian and sort of the Oxford look. And the funny thing is that this shirt, I really think is the bohemian and the buttoned up, in control, masterful woman, like the virago, the warrior of us that is both, because it's a generous fit and it lets you flow within the shirt, but then also it's got detailing that's like very shirting and very like hi, I'm here, but also I'm here and I can take it off. And I think that's that mothering part of oneself, that you mother yourself. It's not you just mother other people. I think that's another thing is Mother Oxford is like you mother yourself. And I think that's why it's taking off with like a lot of women and in all age groups. And that the Oxford is the knowledge, And so I think that is where it's going. And then obviously, we always ask, what's your MO? And we also say mofo a lot in this company. When we get excited about like a next, purchase order or like we're moving into blue or now we have extended sizing or just sizing, not even extended sizing. We just have sizing. Our size 4 just launched. That it's the duality like coming together. And I felt like they were always so divorced, being like a young woman in New York and, newly married and like killing it, whatever that meant. Usually was like killing myself. So that's that with, I think that she's all of us in there, right?
And I think that she's aspirational but attainable and relatable.
Yes.
Like it doesn't mean like saying it's okay not to be perfect does by no means mean like to stop trying to improve. Like I think we're always obviously all trying to learn every day and improve upon things, but it's also like giving yourself grace to do it at the speed and the pace and the energy level that feels right for you at the time.
And I think that somebody was also telling me that like Mother Oxford is adaptable, so we call her she, but I guess it could be any type of pronoun or whatever you want to call her or call it. Call the vibe, call whatever that experience is of being in something where you become one, where you become unified. And I guess I go on and on and on about it, but it's just something that is starting. It's having a welling sense of coming into yourself, and this is like the talisman to do it. And I think that's why we have such great fun making this together and thinking about how the collection is going to come about in even more exciting, true ways. Like very true is the way this is going. And I definitely think it's been a healing, for me, with these women that are running this team. Kelsey, Alexis, Libby, and then all of the great support and team working on social doing this, and then in the website, Mitch and all that it's like there is a sense of oneness happening within myself and then with the people in my life that I love. And it's pretty cool. And it made me up and move to the country. No crap. Like I was like, let's move to the country so we can do, we can hang out with our Mother Oxford people and we're working through New York City with women manufacturers. So we're supporting New York City and the women there. And we're becoming that sense of self that we knew was hiding. I think that's it. We're not hiding.
Allowing ourselves to adapt in a way that serves us.
Yeah. So that's who Mother Oxford is to us, as individual women, not just mothers. And I think, we invite you to ask who Mother Oxford is to you. And just, who are you? I don't know. It's like, it makes me laugh, kind of like a short laugh, but it's like, you know, like you're there, you're creating yourself. And I think that with COVID and everything, getting in touch with time and energy and all the things, and her, oh, there she is. No, but seriously, getting in touch with all of those things, and like stopping to think about it is you know, the Mother Oxford pause and the Mother Oxford launch. So anyway, with that, we've been timed out.
Thanks for joining us
Thank
again,
you.
guys.
Bye, Garment Rack Chat.